With Putnam County District Library, the Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we are looking at another Google product called Google Keep. Before we get started, remember it's a project supported in whole or part by the Federal Institute of Museum and Library Services funds and is granted through the State Library of Ohio. So, obviously you need to have a Google account. So if you do not already have one, you can create a Google account for free. When you create a Google account and then are logged in, you will see your icon information up here along with your what often is referred to as these sandwich dots up here. When you click on this, what you will see then are all of the different Google tools that are available. At the top are always listed your favorites, and as you scroll down, you will see one of these that comes up is Keep. Keep kind of looks a little bit like to me it reminds me a little bit of a light bulb. When you click on that, you are going to get a screen that this will simply be blank. However, you'll see I have some information added here. I also am currently viewing in the white mode. You can go to your settings and you can enable dark mode as well. So visually, whichever appears better for you is how you can have yours set. So what you have here, these are what are referred to as notes. I envision them kind of like the little sticky notes that you can purchase, or the post-it notes. And so what you'll have is your notes, and you can create and add notes. So what you'll want to do is, if I want to simply add a note, I click up here at where I had a blank note started, and I would then add what I might want to have here. I'm just going to type in grocery list, but I can, just like with so many other tools, I can change the formatting of my information here, of how my text appears. I can change my background color. So I could, if I chose to, I could label kind of by color all of my notes. There is additional ways we can label as well. And then what you have down below are different icons. So I can, since this is a grocery list, I'm going to click on grocery. Click on any of these others if I was doing recipes, for example, places. So it's a great place to put, like, maybe you have you want to create a list with ideas and plans of where you'd like to go on vacation. You could make all of these little sticky notes and add those to them. You can click on the Remind Me, and what this will do is, with that little sticky note, it will pop up a reminder to you based upon what day, time that you want that to be set at. If you're using Google Calendar, great to be able to share, so you can share out. So I would put in someone else's address in here, their email, and I would be able to share this note with them. So that idea of maybe you want to come up with a grocery list that you're sharing because you're going on vacation with some other individuals. You could have that shared list there as well. You can add your own images if you choose to. That's what I've done with this sticky note. If you notice at the top, this is the same image that you saw when the when the presentation started. That's because I grabbed that image and put that in there. I have the ability to archive. So this is my archive folder over here. And if I don't want to get a whole bunch of labels and information over here, I can archive those back, because maybe it's something that's from 5 years ago. I no longer want to see that all the time, but I just want to keep it in case. The more you can do a sticky note, and you can make copies, you can add drawings. That is what this is, where I have this hello. I've done a drawing, so I simply clicked on Add Drawing, and now notice what happens. I get this blank page that comes up. I can change my page as well. Maybe I want to have it lined or so forth. I can do that. And then what I can do, I can change my colors. I can change the width of what I'm writing, my tool. And now notice I can type on here. And whatever I write and move with my mouse, it's creating. So now I have this note that now has a drawing at the top. So I simply say, got it. And I'm going to close this note up. I'm going to go back one more time here, and I'm going to show you with my sticky note here. I could have added a new list right from the beginning. I could have done a new note with drawing. I could have done a new note with image. So it kind of takes out some of those other things that were available. Notice again, I have a pin note. So what happens is when I pin a note, that always appears at the top, is what that is telling me. And then with any other note, like I showed before, we do have the more. And here, this is where I would delete. This is where I would maybe copy if I wanted for some reason to go to Google Docs. I could make it so that I see checkbox. All of that information there is available. And then I also, the final thing that I want to show you is notice here, I have this because it's library info. That's because I've made a label. So I can go in here and edit labels. I can then, I'm going to just add another label here that just simply says personal, and I say done. So now I have, notice my different labels. So then what I can do is this particular one has the label of library. When I click on it, that's what comes up. So does this other one. So basically, it sorts my notes by those different labels and makes them easier to find. Instead of them all being right there on the screen, I now have different categories of my notes available to me. That is a kind of a brief introduction to what you can do with the notes feature. Again, one of the strong points here is not only do you have your own notes to keep yourself kind of in order and in line, but you can share these notes out with others. Before I do go away, I do want to show you I currently have them in list view, and I can also change them to a grid view. So I have grid view, I have list view, and this is where my settings are at. So if I want to remember, this is where I changed my settings and made it dark theme, I can change it back to the white theme. And this is where I can go to my more detailed settings for what is available to me. Notice here anything that's checked, I have those as options. If I uncheck them, then they're no longer available to me. That, again, is what you can find and what you can do with Google Keep. Keep in mind, again, this is supported by the Museum and Library Services Funds as well as the State Library of Ohio. I hope everyone has a great week.